Hey guys, it's your girl Tamika from LJ's Kitchen, and today we are making Peruvian style chicken. And I don't know, I think I'm all over the place today, but we're going to get it done. But these are your ingredients. We're going to use chili powder, some cumin, we're going to use some oregano, some smoked paprika. Here's our oregano. Some smoked paprika, some garlic. So I have a piece of elephant garlic. We're going to use some guajillo chilies. We're going to use some pepper sauce. One of my friends actually makes this particular brand of pepper sauces. We're going to use some sea salt and some coconut sugar, actually, and some black pepper, some olive oil, all those things. So let's get started. So I took some guajillo chilies and I rehydrated them. Also, I took the seeds out of them. Whoops! I took the seeds out of them, and I toasted them up for a little bit and rehydrated them with some hot boiling water, and then I chopped them up really, really fine. So we are going to add just about, I want to say, maybe a half a cup of olive oil. About a half a cup of olive oil. We are going to add in some salt. Let me see, we're going to use about a good teaspoon of salt because that's all we're seasoning our chicken with. We're going to use some oregano, about a tablespoon of oregano. That's good. The same, about a tablespoon of chili powder. About a tablespoon of cumin. You can use less if you want. I like cumin, so I'm going to use a bunch, about a good tablespoon. And I'm going to use some smoked paprika. I like the smoky kind. You can use regular fancy paprika if you want. And if you like it spicy, use Hungarian paprika. And we already have our salt. I'm going to also add in some black pepper. I got to grab it real quick. Okay, so I'm going to add about a teaspoon of black pepper. And then we're going to add a zest of a lemon. No, I'm sorry, a zest of 2 limes. And, okay, so that's our pepper. We're going to add in a zest of 2 limes. And then I have some elephant garlic. It's really, really big garlic. The elephant garlic I'm going to add in. I'm going to grate that in. And I'm also going to add in this pepper sauce. Just a little bit of it. Maybe about a good tablespoon of it. Now this one is a little bit spicy, but you can add in what you want. I also have the guajillo chili that I added in too. So I am going to zest in some of this lime, and I won't bore you with this, so I'll be right back after I zest this in. Make sure you don't get the white pith. Make sure you just get the zest, and we're going to get the juice of 2 limes too, because I am doing 2 chickens instead of 1. All right. So we have our lime. And actually, I decided to add in, did I tell you 2 limes before? Because I wasn't sure if I told you that. If you have a really juicy lime, which I don't find my limes in this city to be very juicy. If you have a very juicy lime, you can just add in 1 lime and it'll be just fine. This one actually did pretty good, and I'm surprised. All right. So instead of 2 limes, I'm just going to put the juice of 1 lime in. Okay, and then we're going to get our garlic grated. Now the difference between this elephant garlic and any other garlic that you would the traditional garlic that you would purchase is that it's really like, this is only one bulb. One, and it's milder tasting. Like, I can smell it, but it's not as garlicky as the other smaller garlic is. But I like it. Alright, so I have this pretty much grated. I like it grated because you can chop it too, but now my chicken is completely cleaned, washed, and spatchcocked, meaning I cut the back out. I butterflied it. So you can keep yours whole if you want. I didn't want mine whole, so I don't want to cut myself, but yeah, you get the picture. Just grate all of this goodness in. All right, so let's put that to the side. Now I am going to add in just a bit of coconut sugar, and you can use regular sugar if you want. I'm just going to use about a tablespoon of that as well, and then give this a quick mix. Now we want to give this a really good mix. Got all those flavors in there. Look at that. Look at that. Make sure you have enough olive oil in it. I burnt myself, look. Can you see it? You will be able to tomorrow, that's for sure. All right, and smell it. It smells amazing. But this is the consistency that you want. And then we're going to slather this underneath the skin. I'm going to put just a little bit more olive oil in, because we want that skin to crisp up. Now with my skin, I lifted the skin away from the meat just a little bit. Just put my hand underneath, because I wanted to make sure that I got all that good skin lifted off, so that we can have a really, really nice crispy skin. Okay, so we are going to put our chicken up. I spatchcocked it. The skin is lifted, and now all we have to do, I only have one glove on just because I didn't want these yellow peppers getting underneath my nails. So we're going to spoon that in, and right underneath the skin we're just going to slather all of that goodness just like so. And we're going to use all of this. So if you have one chicken or two chickens, just make sure you have enough marinade, and you can marinate this at least 2 hours or up to 24 hours. Okay, and it's going to give you a nice crispy skin. I'm going to flip it over. Make sure you dry this off as much as you can, and I'm going to go underneath the skin of the thigh. I'm going to go underneath really generously and into that leg as well. If you've ever eaten Peruvian style chicken, oh my gosh, it's just amazing. Like the lime, if you don't have lime, you can always use lemon. And you can totally do this on thighs. I was telling a friend of mine who's having an event, I was saying, listen, do this on some thighs, cook them up, chop it up, and this makes amazing tacos as well. And we're going to pop this into, you can, now when you do it like that, you can absolutely just fry those or put them on the grill. Is even better. But it's the winter time here in Philadelphia, and I don't want to go outside. It's cold. If I had a house that had a nice shed where I can just, that covers my grills, but I don't. I'm in the Northeast. So you just want to slather it up like that. You want to coat everything. This has a lot of flavor, but like I said, if you're just doing thighs, you can fry the thighs right on up in a pan, chop them up, and amazing tacos you will have. Some nice street tacos. Toast your taco, whether it's your flour tortillas or your corn tortillas, and you will have amazing tacos. Some cilantro, some white onion. It will be delicious. All right, so I'm getting underneath all the skin, and I'm going to slather this all on the outside, and I will show you what it looks like in our roasting pan. Okay. Okay, so I'm just slathering. I spatchcocked my chicken, so I'm just slathering the last little bit of this marinade all over this. Mine's set for about 2 hours in the fridge, so I'm just redistributing my marinade. I'm hungry, so I'm going to make sure that this didn't sit overnight, but it's always better if it sits overnight. This can really hold up really well if it sits overnight. So that's that. We're going to put it in a 475-degree oven, and this is what it looks like before it goes in. And I will show you after 45. Okay, so listen, 45 minutes, I'm sorry, 20 minutes is going to go in a 425-degree oven, and then I'm going to turn the oven down to 350 after that and cook it to 100. It reaches 165 degrees. I put it on a rack, and in my pan like this, you can use any kind of pan that you want, but I found that in my rack the air can kind of circulate. If you have an air fryer, you can do an air fryer, or if you have a convection oven, it's the same thing as an air fryer. So you can, and which I'm going to use my convection oven. And this is an old rack, so I don't mind messing this up that much. I don't put my cookies on this, so we will be back after 25 minutes. Okay, so for a food processor or a blender, you're just going to put in a bunch of cilantro. I have maybe a clove of garlic. You can put more if you want. A jalapeno. I took the rib and the seed out because I didn't want to make it too spicy. I'm going to put juice of half of a lime in it, some olive oil, and I'm just adding all of this. I should put it down here. I'm adding all of this to my blender. Some olive oil, a little bit of vinegar, just a little olive oil, a couple tablespoons, some cojito cheese. I hope I said that right. A little bit of a pepper sauce. I'm going to use my friend's pepper sauce. This is her brand. I'm just going to use just a little bit, maybe probably like more like a half a teaspoon. I'm going to use a pinch of coconut sugar. Maybe, I said a pinch, but I use about 3/4 of a teaspoon. A little bit of vinegar, about just a teaspoon. I'm going to use about a tablespoon of sour cream, and then a half of a cup, and I know I'm not measuring, but I'm telling you, a half a cup of mayo. Whoops, don't make a mess like me. And you want a pinch of kosher salt or sea salt. Okay, so that's it. That's your sauce. We're going to blend this until it's smooth. And it's done. That's it. That's it. So let's taste it. No, it's not a smoothie, honey. My granddaughter asked me, was it a smoothie? I need a spoon. Let me get a spoon. I could only grab a knife, so this is the consistency it is. Nice and yummy. That tastes good. Actually, I feel like I could eat that in my finger. It's so delicious. You didn't need too much salt because of the cheese. So this is nice. This is really nice. So I'm going to set this aside and wait for our chicken to get done. Oh my gosh, our chicken is almost done. And this sauce, let me tell you, this sauce is divine. Oh, my nail polish is like it. Delicious on tacos, on this chicken. I can't wait till the chicken comes out. And you still have to wait about 10 minutes for everything to settle in the chicken. So we gotta wait another 10 minutes after it comes out. But it's almost done. Okay, so my chicken has come out beautiful. All right, so here's my chicken. Let me see. Let me scoop this over. Look how pretty. Look how pretty it is. Nice and tender. It has a crisp to it. So listen, let's plate this. Let's plate it. So I have some great yuca fries. I have some roasted vegetables, some eggplants, some squash. Well, sweet potato, and then carrots, not squash. But let's plate this. Right on top of those vegetables. Look at that. Look how pretty. Move that over. We did let it cool for a few minutes. I'll clean my hands up. I always admire these people that have these really quick videos. But look how beautiful that is. With the roasted vegetables. And it came out amazing. And the yuca fries. And our green sauce. Let's put a little of that green sauce. We're going to serve it on the side like this. And I'm just going to, I guess I'll garnish this with a little bit of cilantro. I don't know why I just said it like that. And look at it. I want to put some of that sauce on there, because I feel like it's amazing. Okay, of course, when I serve it, I'm going to serve it with this green sauce. I can just dip my arm in that sauce. I love Peruvian food. It's my new favorite thing to eat and to make. I'm going to show you some more things on my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will show you some more different ways of how to eat our chicken and make some more Peruvian food. So, I'm your girl Tamika from LJ's Kitchen. And bye for now. Okay, really, this is the last time. I can't wait to get this piece right here, that wing. Yummy, and those roasted vegetables. All right, for real, bye now. Bye for now. So you guys never really get to see me do this part of it, but this is how I like to serve this chicken. I like to just take the leg, just like so. And then half of the chicken. I like to cut the chicken right down the center. Because if I don't cut this, nobody will eat it. Like, it's weird in this family. And if they do try, they'll butcher it. So it comes up just like this. Nice and juicy. It's cooked all the way through. I just want to show you the other side of it. I tore the skin, but look how nice and juicy that is. Okay, so when someone gets this piece, I like to just cut it down into really big chunks like so. And you know, you have this bone here still too, but I like to get right by that bone. Gotta be careful with this knife, that's for sure. All right, and then I like to just serve this piece just like so in chunks. Put it right on the plate. It's nice and tender and juicy. So if anybody wants the breast meat, they can have the breast. If anybody wants the leg, they can have the thigh and the drumstick. And then anybody like me that wants the wing, I like to cut the wing off. Just like so. And this is my piece right here. This is the piece that I like. The wing. Some people throw the wings in